How is everyone doing? It's Eli, the Marfan Homie, and we are back. Camera seems a little far, but I think this is how I had it set up, according to last time. And then I'm probably about to switch it up again because I have my eyes on the new desk. But besides the point, it's Eli, like I said, the Marfan Homie, back at it again with another episode. Here on the Marfan Homie Podcast. Let's give that a round of applause. All that goes out. Just shout out to, again, all the podcasters. As I got into this, I can tell that this was not an easy task. This is not easy at all. However, I like it, and I can see why other people like it so much. And then with sad news, I guess I'll start this at the end of the beginning of the episode. Sorry. This will be my last episode for a couple months. So you can call it a season finale. So if there was like an aw, I would play it, but I don't think there is. So we're just gonna give another round of applause for making it a whole season. I've been giving it some thought. I have some episodes out there, and I have some other ideas of what I wanted to do and how I wanted to transform this podcast. So that'll give me some time to think about what it is that I want to do. Think of more, of course, just real life ideas and like real life circumstances that I've been through, whether again with having Marfans and things like that. So it's just gonna give me more time to be focused on that. I even have like episodes that I've written out, but I haven't gotten to them. But this episode right here is the last one for a while. So I hope you've listened to all of them, viewed all the videos that are available, and just been rocking with me and continue to rock with me on the comeback. Like I said, new ideas, new things, new setup, everything coming soon. Or next time you see me, definitely new things. But yeah, I'll go jump back on that. But for now, let's go into the episode. So, all right. So the name of this episode is Joining a New Gym. I guess you can call it a gym journey. So if you've been listening to the podcast, before I get into the rest of that, one of my goals was to do a one muscle up. And it feels like since I've set that goal, I've actually my arms have become weaker. I don't know what it is. Like this morning, I was able to do my normal amount of pull-ups. But I think that joining this gym is going to put me back on the right track. Because again, before I was working out downstairs, I got tired of those machines, so I needed again. I tell everybody that starts working out, your body needs to like be shocked or whatever the case may be. So I joined a new gym, LA Fitness. Shout out to LA Fitness, free promo. But I joined them, and I've been feeling stronger. I got to put the muscles to the test, and I've been watching a lot of calisthenic videos. So I think I'm gonna focus more into that. Again, like I said, I want to get this one pull up, but I feel I'm still determined to get this one muscle up before the end of the year. I'm looking for a new protein. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but I'm not a fan of the one that I'm currently taking, protein supplement. So I'm looking for a new one. My cousin just directed me to a new one, so I'm gonna get that this weekend and try that out. A new sort of workout regimen. There's just so many machines and stuff inside of LA Fitness, and so somebody that I know directed me towards an app that I used to use, but I never did the paid version. So I'm gonna see what the paid version is, how good that's gonna be, and then again, like I said on my last episode, I'm incorporating bike riding again, so I could get that endurance and that breathing back up that I used to have. And yeah, so I'm working on a couple things to get me there through this whole health and gym thing. Like I said, I started to feel weak as far as in my arms, were like the muscle up was never coming. But then, like I said, I joined the gym, and it's like now, okay, I see the potential of where everything could go. Even this morning's workout was pretty good, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, so like I said, the name of this episode is joining a new gym. I guess you can call it a gym journey, and I laugh because it's all like everyone's on a journey. So what's happened since? Bike, joined a gym, been working out. Work has been going good. As you hear this, I'll probably be on something different. As far as like a project at work, but everything is going good. It's finally starting to cool down in Texas, so cheers to that. Is there a cheer? Nope, just another. Oh, cheering. I don't know what that entails. Let's not press it now. I'm tempted. Hold on. So it's not what I was expected. However, the temperature in Texas finally started to cool down. I think this week is the first week that there's no high in the hundreds, so that's always great. And even in the mornings, you can feel it. Project Patio, where I basically bought some furniture and a rug for my patio. It is what it is. It was cheap. I put it together. Happy about that. So Project Patio it started and finished in like one weekend, so that was good. What else has happened? I went to my first pink picnic called a Pinknick. That was pretty good. Shout out to my barber for hosting that. Him and his wife hosting that event. What else? I can't say. I don't know. I think that was it. Life is pretty exciting at this point. But I think that was it. So yeah, how's the month been going? Like I said, times may have changed by the time you guys hear this, but I'll just say everything is going good. Everything is going the way it should be, the way it can be. I think even by this time, I will have went on my first European trip. I will be going to London. My girlfriend and I will be going to London, so I'm highly anticipating that. And just that'll be marked off the list. First place in Europe. You would think it'd be Germany, right? With the whole connection thing, but definitely the UK. And like I said, work's going good. Things may change as far as like what I'm working on. But even with that, on season 2, this whole recap portion, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to spice that up or something. So let's get down to the meat. Why I wanted to join a gym. So like I stated before, when I first moved to Texas and I was going to my apartment gym in my first apartment, I was getting tired of the machines. Like those machines, like got me to a point of where I was like, I'm technically stronger than these machines. I need to work out in a different type of way. So I joined the gym down the street, and that gym was cool. Shout out to them. That gym was cool. And then the other gym across the street opened up, and I joined them. They were cheaper and they had more stuff. So again, why am I joining a gym? Basically to work my muscles out in a different way. There was things I was doing at home that I wasn't particularly getting in a gym. So different machines, different styles, different just atmosphere overall. So like I said, I joined LA Fitness. I immediately just fell in love. I got all the machines. It's not my first time joining a gym, not my first time joining LA Fitness, but it's been my first time joining a gym in a while since I was at Planet Fitness in like 2020, 2021. And that was the only gym open during the pandemic. Shout out to them for real. But like I said, I need to be able to do this muscle up. I need to be able to challenge my muscles in different ways. I need to be able to build that muscle as much as possible so I can ascend my body above this pull-up bar. Like I said, my pull-ups are there. Honestly, I've been slacking on my push-ups, so I need to start doing that again. But my pull-ups are there. My sit-ups, I'm trying to get back to my no momentum sit-ups. It's pretty hard considering that, again, the connective tissue in my torso and my core is just gone. And like I said, I don't know if I said this, but I discussed it with my brother the other day, and he was like, "Dude, you're not the same." Like, again, all that connective tissue that was there is no longer there. So everything that was pulling you up before is no longer pulling you up now. And I try to use that when I'm being hard on myself, because it's like one half is pulling my whole upper body up when I'm doing a sit-up. So no momentum sit-up. So it's just like, it gets pretty hard. So I try not to be as hard on myself. But I think like the other day, like I said, I'm trying to get back to it. I got up to 5. They weren't the easiest 5, and again, that's big in my book. Um, Considering that people, they'll do a momentum sit up, but won't do it the way I do it. But again, it's still momentum being used rather than a no momentum with your hands behind your back and just using straight core to pull you up. Um, so it is what it is. But I got up to 5, considering that I could do again momentum sit ups probably to about 20, 25 before I start to feel that burn and go a little bit more. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to get my core back to where it was, even if it's now I'm working with a 3-pack instead of a 6. Like again, that's just like half of my connective tissue in my core is just gone. So I'm trying to, like, I guess, compensate for what's missing. And so, like, with my brother's advice and with my learning and my patience, I'm just taking it slow when it comes to like my core and stuff, or just any muscle group that I'm working on, and just trying to accomplish these body goals. So let's see. That's why I wanted to join a gym. Yeah. So the gyms I've joined since been moving to Texas. So I think that was another thing, right? So like during college, yeah, I was embarrassed of like what I might look like, just knowing like never really like I haven't stepped foot inside of a school gym since high school, and that's because I had personal fitness as a class, so I was like expected to work out. And even then, I avoided a lot of the exercises because again, no one knew I had more fans, no one knew my body structure underneath my shirt, just a lot of stuff like that. So when I got my internship in college, I joined LA Fitness one summer, and that was probably the best 2 months of my life because I felt stronger going back to school. But when I was in college, I never went to like the gym that was in like on campus. Again, mostly just because I'm not trying to hear what other people would say. I guess the looks, the judgment, and stuff like that. I just wasn't. I was trying to avoid all of that, so I was a big avoider. But when I moved to Texas, that's the point of where I was like, no one knows me. No one knows me. No one knows anything about me. I can do what I want, how I want, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So when I moved here, I used, like I said, the apartment gym at my apartment in Fort Worth, and then I went to UFit. UFit was the first gym I like joined in Texas, and then they built a personal fitness connection across the street. Shout out to them. I joined them, and then sadly, the surgery happened in November, and then November of 2018. So I cut that complete. Well, I went back actually. I went back, started to build up. I was surprised when I got my first pull up again. I remember when I tried to do my first pull up the very first time, I felt like my torso was ripping in half. Like again, I just had a AAA surgery, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you trying to do pull ups? But I was one of those people that just couldn't sit down. So I think I waited like a month or two after that, and then I did my first pull up, and then it's been ever since just snappy. 2020 pandemic. What happened? At that time, I was using an apartment gym again because all the gyms were out, but I was recovering from so many surgeries. Like that progress was non-existent. I was eating a lot. I was taking protein, but like I saw no progress. So I don't know what happened to the point where I'm at now. But I think even then I was hoping for a miracle when I was working out then, in like 2020, 2021. Then of course at the end of towards the end of 2020, joined Planet Fitness. That was my first time at a Planet Fitness. I enjoyed it. It was cool. It had all the machines. I mean, all purple everywhere. Very commercial, but it was. I mean, it is what it is. It was a gym. It was cheap, and they had everything you basically needed, and whatever. Had the space. It was a basic needs gym. Then dropped that, then started going back to my apartment gym in my apartment in Dallas. And that gym, I think they had like one machine that honestly didn't work. And it wasn't the best. They had different types of machine that I haven't seen before. But again, I grew tired of it, and then I moved again, used this apartment gym that I'm in now, and now I am at LA Fitness. So gym. That's the eat, breathe, shit gym. That's it. Eat, breathe, shit gym. Like, that's it. Or gym or sleep, gym, eat, work, sleep, gym again. Whatever order that may follow. Why didn't I join the gym sooner? I don't know. I thought that I would be able to like accomplish my muscle up goal before moving into a gym, but I came to realize that I was getting into the same motion when I first moved to Texas, that I have surpassed these machines and I need something else. Like again, I felt my lower back getting weaker, and I knew that there was this back machine that I used to use at Fitness Connection that would just help your lower back. My lower back was so strong, and that would help with my sit up, my no momentum sit up. So if I build my back muscles, I could build my core muscles and use the core machines that they have. Like all of that combined, is just like what I felt I needed. Why didn't I do it sooner? Because like I said, I was being cheap, being frugal, but at the same time, just thinking I can get to this goal and then join. But I think I reached a good amount of strength that I wanted to before I moved to LA Fitness, or before I joined LA Fitness. What do I look for in a gym? Good question, I might ask myself. What do I look for in a gym? Machines. I mean, again, besides like machines, free weights, dumbbells, bam. More than just like one machine. The time they open, the time they close. I could care less about amenities. Like again, the basketball court is probably like the only thing I need just so I could practice on my shooting. But what's another one that I pretty much look for? Oh, okay. Well, if that was one thing, the back machine, the lower back machine that I was using, again, you can put weights against it and you can basically rock back and forth to test out how strong your ultimately your back is, but your lower back, because it builds that connective tissue right there where most people start to get pain. I tell them to go use that. But what else is my glasses were crooked this whole time. Well, I do want to take up swimming, so I'm happy that LA Fitness has a pool. There's this lady that comes in every morning, and the only thing she does is swim. She's so cool. What else? I'm starting to get into the personal training area. Never really did before, but now I would say that my next, if I join another gym other than LA Fitness, it has to have like the sled setup. I've recently got into that. And even with that, I feel like I could put more weights on there, which I did this past, what do I call it? What do I call it? I forgot what I call that workout. But got into that. So a sled, maybe a pool, definitely the personal fitness area, a plethora of pull-up bars, and I believe it's called a Smith's machine with the basically the guided or the railed squat and deadlift bar. And I only say that because my knees are no good. So if I get a free bar just sitting on my back, I'm gonna drop it. So even with that, I plan on getting back into like squats very soon, and just again, I'm trying to build all the muscles in my body as much as I can, and just have a whole new physique by the end of the year, by the end of next year. Just continuously work on it until I can't anymore. How do I control, or better yet, tell myself enough is enough? So before I even answer that, I would say that question or that mindset is important, especially when having Marfans. And I'll repeat it. How do I control it better yet? Tell myself enough is enough. Um, well, one thing is my watch. I do look at my watch. I think like the highest I've ever reached on my BPMs, heartbeats per minute, was like 180, and that was my first bike ride. As soon as I got my bike from REI, and I realized how tired I was. I think that day we only did like 8 miles, while the other day we went biking, I did 20. So you can see how that changed down to biking the first time to biking a whole nother time and just like biking times in between. And that 20, like I think like honestly, 10 of those miles was nonstop pedaling because there was nowhere to rest. There was like no bench, no nothing. Well, not 10. I'll probably say like 7. 7 of those miles or whatever the case may be was just like nonstop. And again, that was 7 there and 7 back. So whatever you may calculate there, whatever the case may have been. So when my watch is my first indicator because it reads my BPMs, and I would say it's pretty accurate. Another one is again fatigue. Your muscles will get tired. You will know when your muscles get tired. Like I think one of the first days after I joined LA Fitness, I forgot to do my pull-ups after my 10-minute cardio, so I wouldn't like tire my arms out. I went to go do my arm workout, my back bicep, abdomen, and back workouts, and then I went to go do some pull-ups so I could finish off. Nope. My arms would not pull my body up whatsoever. And I think that at the same time, and again, you know how when you join a gym or you start working out intensely, parts of your body start to lock up or just like tighten up. That's how I knew that it was also time to join another gym, because it's been a while since I experienced that, since like working out downstairs in my apartment gym. So I was like, even with that was a whole new experience that I wanted to reach. Again, new weights, new ways to do things, just being challenged or just challenging my body to do something new. I needed that. So I listen to my body when it's tired. If I can't do the pull up, I'm not even gonna try it, to be honest. Again, if I feel like my heart is beating out my chest, I instantly stop. Honestly, if I feel tired, I'm going to stop. There's no point of overexerting yourself. I don't do like the pre-workouts, like the caffeine and stuff like that. I don't do any of that. I don't even drink water during my workouts, which some people recommend that you do, and some people recommend that I do it. But I think that's the one, to me, for some reason, that's like the one piece of challenge or abnormality that I can get with being abnormal already, is not drinking water during the workout. Because to me, like, it trains my body to work out in like certain conditions, whereas people are hydrating their body and hydrating their muscles constantly. I'm more so pushing it to the limit of what my muscles can do before I just like clunk out. So it's a little different for me. But even then, if I get dehydrated, I'll go get something from the water fountain, which LA Fitness does not have. No more water fountains. That's interesting. I didn't see one. I haven't seen one in the past couple weeks. So yeah. Heart rate, fatigue, watch, and just knowing your limits. Again, like, I'm not gonna go and bench press something that I'd have no business like bench pressing, especially if I out of the spotter, right? But I'm not gonna go and sit there and like bench press something that I have no business bench pressing. So that's, yeah, just again, just knowing myself and just knowing yourself. That's the question. Knowing yourself and just knowing when to stop. Again, if you're struggling with it, probably shouldn't do it. Decrease the weight. If you're breathing hard, take a break. You grab some water. And if you're feeling tired, it's time to go. Again, last thing that you'd probably want, and God forbid, is for you to fall out and on LA Fitness's floor after you done signed a waiver, and they practically them saying there's nothing we could have done. So that's never a good story, or never a good way to end your story. Am I afraid when I am in the gym alone? No. And whether I'm again alone, like I went there alone, but there are other people there, or whether I'm alone and there's nobody there. No, like I said, I know my limits. And if I am alone and there's something I'm not supposed to be doing while I'm by myself, I'm just not gonna do it. I'll just wait till I have somebody with me. Hey, can you spot me? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? And even then, the people in the gym, I think, are pretty much like friendly, there to help. As far as like the trainers and like the other members, everyone's there for the same thing: accomplishing a goal, becoming stronger, becoming more fit, trying to look good when they take their shirt off and stuff like that. So I mean, again, and I think at this point in time, everybody's there to accomplish the same thing, and nobody minds helping like somebody accomplish that. So if I see a friendly face and I am alone, I won't be afraid to ask. But when I am alone, I still do what I need to do. I don't see the point in just sitting there or not going because I'm going by myself. Like I said, I think I'm very careful, and I'm very what would the word be? I listen. Like I said, I listen very well. I know when I should not be doing that, or no, that is too much weight. I do challenge myself, but I don't challenge myself to the extreme, as they said on That's So Raven that I'm currently watching. Binging, perhaps. What's next? The first week body aches. Luckily, I have a massage gun. Yeah. So that, like I said, dumbbell curls. First thing to go. This little crease right here. First thing to lock up. I think I did the abduction and adduction, the little thigh making machine, or thigh strengthening machine. That's the second thing to always lock up. Those are the first 1 and 2 things that always lock up on me. Because again, it's just like right here at the crease. It just locks in. You walk funny for about a week to 2 weeks. But this time around, I had a massage gun, and I would just like use the massage gun, put it on the fastest setting, and just pound whatever knot or whatever thing out, and just pound it out. Because there's no way that I could walk around like this. Like one time I remember I worked out and my arms are like Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. Like I couldn't move them. It was very uncomfortable for like the job that I was working at the time. And it was bad. It was just all around bad. So again, if you do decide to work out, and whether it's your first time or your first time in a long time, get a massage gun, get the little massage roller things. Preferably the one with like some type of texture in them. But the massage gun, I would say that it helped. It cut down my recovery time on some of my muscles and all that good stuff. I believe, again, free promo, Costco always has one on sale. So next time, use some of the Costco membership and get a massage gun. What's my goal with joining a new gym? So, to be specific, 1 muscle up, 10 non-momentum sit-ups, 10 and beyond, but 10 is what I'm reaching for. 10 non-momentum. I made weight on my leg press. I made weight on the linear leg press. This lateral and linear leg presses are 2 different things. I tried to put my linear weight on my lateral weight. Didn't work out so well. But on my linear, I made weight. On my lateral, I think I'm at a 160. I weigh 220, 230 on any given day. Trying to even get that down. That's another goal. I want to get down to 215. Want to become more lean. But specifically 215. Don't care much about like the body fat and the body mass index. So 1 muscle up, 10 non-momentum, what's the word? Sit-ups. If we're gonna shoot for 300 on the linear, and on the linear leg press, I want to make weight before my birthday on which is 11/11. Shout out to me. On the lateral, I want to make weight on the lateral, and all the others. I think those are my top 4. If I had a top 5, that'd be great. But those are my top 4. So even then, that's why I'm looking for like a new protein to try to just help hold some of the muscle that is there. So if I could do 215 and still make weight and still just do all the things that I want to, I mean, again, I'll probably be a lean, tall machine. So those are some of my goals, and I'll repeat them again. So 1 muscle up, 10 non-momentum, 300 on the linear, make weight on the lateral. Those are leg presses, and we get more lean. So I have been eating less dense meat as far as like chicken, because that's probably like the only thing I eat now. I eat chicken when I go out, but as far as like home, it's more vegan, veggie, and fish meals than there is chicken meals. Even today, I'm about to go make some chili after I record this podcast. But even then, it's been going good, and that goes into the next part of this. Noticing any body changes. Definition is coming out. I would say like the definition in my arms. Yesterday, this might sound weird, but my legs are like rock solid. Like if I flex them, they turn into just like, again, they're bony, but the little bit of tissue that's on there, there's like no soft spots. So again, I hope that's a good thing. I've been working on them pretty hard. I made weight with the linear pretty quick, and I went up from like 100 to 160 on the lateral pretty quick. So shout out to my body for doing this thing. A round of applause for my physique. I want my back to be defined as it was like a couple years ago. I think like at one point in time, I literally had like a 5-6 pack on my back, and my upper back muscles were like so very well defined. And I think again, that's when I was more like 10 to 15 pull-ups at any given moment. Like it was nothing. Like I said, I've been like those surgeries, even post 2018 surgeries, where they took me for a loop. And so honestly, I think it's my mindset is there. I'm just trying to get my body back there. And again, like I said, I think joining this gym is going to help my body get back to where it needs to be. Like even today, I did some lateral pull downs. We're working the full range of motion, tension building and holding. We're working, and I would say that I think my back is going to come back. I think I'm going to have the back I want by the end of the year. Six pack on my back. My upper half just doing what it needs to do. My lower half twisting the way it needs to twist. I think that's yes. I've been noticing body changes. My 3-pack is gonna come out well defined on my abdomen region. And of course, as of now, I'm starting to develop the little V shape, the little V line as it goes down into your area. What's that area called? Your groin area. So I think that V shape is starting to develop. And even with this gym, they have a hip flexor machine. I've never seen it. Again, people get like the plates, barbells, get the little cushion thing, and they'll start to do like the hip flexors themselves. Nope. Full on hip flexor machine. So even with that, I'm gonna slowly build that up. So that is gonna be on point as well. Again, when I take off my shirt next summer, can't tell me nothing. I'm telling you. Even with my chest is getting up there. More so, I feel my chest becoming not getting bigger, but becoming more solid. And I know that as muscle works, it's only gonna like protrude that muscle tissue out even more. But I feel like I'm getting to where I would very much like to go. So I'm fine with that. What's next? What else can I say about the gym? I can say if you are not afraid to join the gym, join one. If you are afraid to join the gym with a friend. And again, I'm talking to everyone, however, specifically my Marfan community out there. Uh, if you feel weak or you just feel like there's a potential for you to put on any type of weight, join a gym. Be careful, listen to your body, but overall, join a gym. Talk it, and then if you're really conscious about it, talk about it with your cardiologist. Talk about it with I guess some type of sports coach that does well with Marfan syndrome patients and people. Um, but I've joined one ever since I graduated college, and I haven't regretted it. And I tell all of my family that has Marfans to join a gym. Again, you're not going to regret it. Again, you take it easy as you want to, but watch those results come in as you want them. Um, Again, like I said, everyone in the gym is trying to accomplish a goal. Everyone in the gym, honestly, you'll see their progress as they see yours throughout time. So, I mean, again, it's a place of just friendly competition at the end of the day. I mean, again, everybody's working to accomplish something. They probably want to accomplish it faster than you. Okay, that's it. So, you work as hard as you want to, and you get the results as you see them fit. Um, I think that's about all the things I can say about the gym. The gym's a fun place. Go there. I mean, again, if you have a stressful day, go there. If you didn't sleep that night before, go there in the morning. I like the regimen that I'm on now. Like I said, LA Fitness opens at 5. I wake up by at least 4:30 to have my clothes on, and it's only 7 minutes away. So I'm out the door by like 4:45, 4:50. At the door at 5 a.m. On the machine by like 5:00, on the cardio by like 5:01, and I'm out the door no later than 6:05. I only spend an hour in the gym. No lollygagging, no really talking to people and stuff like that. However, I am thinking of spending a little bit more time to get a little bit more used to the machines because my days are planned out to which muscle group that I want to work. So it can go either way. And then even with that, if you do decide to join a gym, do some research on the muscle groups and how they work together, how they work in tandem, I believe the word is. And as you target those muscle groups specifically, you'll see them grow day by day, week by week, month by month, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's as far as about what I have to say about the gym. Words of advice. I'm not telling you to join a gym. I take that back. I am telling you to join a gym. However, I am insisting you join a gym. There we go. Weird, right? So let me say that again. I am not telling you to join a gym. However, I am insisting you join a gym. Weird. But yeah, I have nothing against them. Again, you have to listen to your body. You gotta listen. You gotta. What did authors say? You have to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the streets, and the streets is you. So again, you have to listen to your heart, your rhythm, and how you just want things to go. Take the things you hear on the internet with sort of a grain of salt, because depending on your goal, things might be a little different for you. And again, now that I'm like, you know how all these algorithms work, that I express interest in just like either calisthenics or just working out in general, all these reels and posts are just targeted to me and just all these working out. I'm like, that's not what I'm interested in. So again, and if you ever wanted to ask me for whatever advice I can provide, I'm here. You know how to reach me. If not, I'm about to shout how you can reach me. But words of advice one more time. I'm not telling you to join a gym. However, I am insisting you join a gym. Weird, right? For the conclusion, when something is a part of you, you can't help but to gravitate to it. I want to become as strong as I can be, so I joined the gym. That is my current motivation. And I think I said that in one of my other episodes. I want to become as strong as I possibly can be. Again, growing up, being little, I was always told, you're weak. balance this, balance that, coordinated this, coordinated that, whatever the case may have been. And I think all of those things are something that you can work on. So again, the gym, I gravitate towards the gym because I'm willing to put in that work to work on those things. And one testimony, and again, it's just like something personally that I see is that, again, I've had my ankles worked on, both of my ankles worked on, and my balance has not been the same since. Prior to joining LA Fitness, my legs were stronger, my balance was better. However, now that I'm incorporating these new machines, like I was saying, I've noticed an improvement. It's a slight improvement or a little improvement, but I've noticed it. And whether if nobody else notices it, it's the self-satisfaction and gratification that you get. So that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, I'll even read that again. So again, when something is a part of you, you can't help but to gravitate towards it. I want to become as strong as I can be, so I joined the gym. That is my current motivation. Like I said, you see my goals. I want to do a muscle up. Again, a muscle up is like the ultimate, like one of the determinations of like how strong you are and how your body functions and how capable you are. I want to get my sit-up game back to where it was because I felt stronger. I felt more capable back then. So that's my motivation. So if you do have a some type of motivation that has to do with like strength or just, I want to do this, and it requires you to like build up that particular muscle, do your thing outside the gym. When you feel like you've done your thing outside the gym, join the gym and do your thing inside the gym. All I'm asking you to do is just take it easy, be careful. And again, we do have a cardiovascular, we do have something going on with our heart. So again, we've heard stories where people just go out at any minute, any second. So I'm just telling you to be careful if you decide to go that route. So yeah, signing off. Shout out to all the gyms that I've joined. Shout out to all my gym people, gym partners. And just shout out to again, healthy lifestyle, good lifestyle, whatever lifestyle. Shout out to that lifestyle that again I'm trying to go for, and that everybody else is trying to go for. How to reach me? Comments, DMs, inboxes, emails. Again, all the platforms, Instagram, Twitter, bam, all of them. You can reach me on there. The Marfan Homie, I'm on all of them. For the people watching, go ahead and subscribe for me. Go ahead and repost this. Go ahead and get the bell. So when I post again for the next season, you'll be notified. Like I said, guys, this will be my last episode for a while, so I can focus on basically building this channel, this podcast, this video set, and again getting more experiences so I can tell you about them. Like I said, I mentioned I'm going to my first European trip. Traveling is another idea that I thought. And again, I've seen some Marfan syndrome people that travel a lot, and I was like, man, that's good. You should probably tell somebody about that. I'm telling you to tell somebody. And if not, I'll tell about my experiences going to Jamaica, trying to climb Dumb River Falls, letting my nerves get the best of me when I'm either bungee jumping, skydiving, or going on a simple trail. So like all those things, I have to write those episodes out and just come to grips with like what I've done, what I want to do, what I want to talk about. But again, I think this was a very accomplished first season. I think this was a very heartfelt first season, as some people have reached out to me and said they cried and they were just touched by some of my episodes. And it's like, I definitely didn't mean to make you cry, but I definitely wanted you to feel as if like a part of the experience. But I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and go on this too long. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening. Like I said, we're gonna be back. I think look for like the first episode around like December of this year, January of next year. No later than January 31st of next year, definitely. Be on the lookout. Um, go follow me on all the social medias, personal and the Marfan Homie, so you can just see me on both ends. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss this. I'm definitely gonna miss this, but it is what it is. If you have any questions, like I said, reach out to me. If you have any comments, reach out to me. And if you're ever in the Dallas area, the Dallas, Texas area, reach out to me. I would love to go get some coffee, chop it up, do whatever needs to be done. And for the people that did DM me and say that they would be a part of the podcast, it's coming. I'm going to DM y'all back. I'm going to get some episodes together, get some dates together. I just want y'all to know it is coming. With all that being said, this is the last time you're going to hear it for a while. This is I'm Eli, the Marfan Homie, and I am shouting to you